All right. What's going on, guys? It's Sunday already, man. What is happening? We got anybody out there watching us yet? Hell no.
Two people.
That's okay, man. Hey, we're here. There's four of us here. There's a couple people on the line. Hey, we're gonna
What's
have
up,
fun
Alec?
no matter what. Let's see who's on there. There's Alex Bradbury. Hey there. How you doing there, little Alex Bradbury? How's it
Is he
going?
from Greenfield?
He's from Greenfield. Yes, he
Little
is.
Alex.
Tom Bradbury's little boy out there. So what's going on, guys? What's happening out there, man? It's Sunday. Uh, what's up, man? What's going on?
Looks like an orange day or red or whatever color that is.
Wow, what's going on?
Where we're usually like green or something.
Oh yeah, I changed the font color. Just I think it was from the other night, so I didn't change it back. So
Matches the live clock.
what's going on, man? Hey, is president on there talking tonight or something? What's going on? Because I'm showing. Well, there's like 6 people now, so hopefully, if you guys are out there, let us know who's out there. Give us a comment so we know if anybody's watching. What's going on, preacher?
Not much, man. I'm just on a 2-day roll of drinking, partying, and live music all weekend long.
Oh man, there's
Yeah.
you went live a couple times yesterday, didn't you?
Went live a couple of times, man. We had members from 3 different bands over here yesterday, so we jammed for like 4 hours straight, and then later on the night we got on that stupid. Well, I guess it's not stupid. It's kind of cool. Is that what's that new link where you can go live stream with a bunch of people?
Is it Zoom?
Zoom, yeah. We was on Zoom, and I've never first experience of getting drunk with people over the freaking television screen.
It's a whole new world, isn't it, man? Yeah, I heard
Is.
Zoom. How many people can you get on there with Zoom?
Shit, I don't know. I mean, we had 8 or 9 people on there Friday night, and then 7 or 8 or something
A
last.
bunch.
Really?
What really sucks about it is if you use like your iPhone or your cell phone, you got to like scroll over to the right to bring everybody up and see everybody. But like if you got an iPad or computer, or laptop, then you can have everybody on the screen at the same time. So
Yeah. It's more a conference thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard there's another app out there called something cocktail party or something house party or something like that. Oh, hold on. Hey, somehow unmute your mic there, Rachel. There you go.
Oh my God! You probably wondered why I was so quiet.
I said, man, what's going on?
we did.
She's being awful quiet over there. I thought I could unmute you, but I couldn't. But yeah, I think there's another app. It's called House Party or something like that. Maybe we'll try.
Yeah, I've heard
Yeah,
of it.
that's
I've
what
also
I
heard of one.
I don't know.
There's one called Livewire or Wire Live or something like that too.
Live wire. Yeah, I guess they're probably making all kinds of them, Gary. Since everybody now's doing this, what we've been doing, coming on here live. But we come on here to share, support local music, and that's what we're still going to do tonight. We got a couple videos we're going to play. I think Rachel, last week you went live and did a few. Get about 3 or 4 people put some videos on there, so I think we're going to take a couple of those videos and play them tonight. So what's going on in Rachel's world? Are you sharing the love with everybody?
Yeah, well, I get up, wake up, put on some makeup, roam around for a little bit, try to eat something, stare out the window. Either hang out with the Dark Angel or fight with them or something like that. Because you get bored, you got to keep it real. So now and then we just started fighting for the hell of it because there's nothing else to do, which usually leads to good things. But yeah, just hanging out. Then around I'm gonna say I try to hold off, but around 6:30 it's happy hour, which leads into full party night, and then wake up and do it all over again. So. And just wait for something cool to happen. I'm just spinning in circles trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my new future.
No kidding.
I like your new studio with the background. It looks like infinity.
Yeah. Oh, it's a mirror. There's a pole back there too.
Are you in the bathroom?
She's sitting on the toilet.
She's sitting over there on the toilet over there. That's where she gets her better Wi-Fi connection. Now we know where she is.
It's my dressing room.
Call it what you want to.
Okay, Rachel, whatever you say, we'll go with that.
No, but about those bands, no, they sent some really cool videos, so I'm looking forward to sharing them. We're finding out there's all this magical hidden talent out there that we haven't seen before. So once things get back and going, they need careers. That's some pretty good music.
No kidding. Hopefully we get back and going a little bit normal or whatever. And speaking of what you were just talking about, getting along and everything, because we're all married and we got couples. I don't know if you guys are married or whatever, but some of us are married. So hey, Myron, how's that going? How's the quarantine going when you're with you and your lady and stuff? Do you guys just do like what she said, just argue just to have some conversation or something, or what? How's that going?
It's really not a fair question right now because she could be watching the show level. See, so
yeah, then and started an argument.
Gun on me the other night. I don't know why she did that. But
she did what?
She pulled my gun on me.
Oh, nice.
It's all right, Myron. I bought you a plastic one.
I'm just kidding. No, actually, we're getting along great. I mean, we're kind of like a night and day, moon and sun couple anyway, because she doesn't really come down and hang out with us in the studio and drink like a fish like I do. So but you've seen some videos of her. She's fun when she drinks, man. She gets behind the drum kit and jacks around and has a good time.
She's a hell of a drummer.
Yeah, how's she doing on her drum lessons, man?
That's the only one she's had.
That's it. You're not gonna give her no more, man. Do like I did, man. I was trying to teach a cat how to play guitar, and we went for a little bit, and then I just said, "Here, I gave her the tambourine." Like, there you go. Gary, how's it going with you at home, man? How's things? Are you trying to start fights with the wife, or just
not any more or less than usual, but my allergies are jacking up right now. That's why I keep touching my nose. Don't touch your face. Kiss off.
Right to touch yourself.
You can sneeze. You're 6 feet away from us, Gary. If you need,
you're all right to touch yourself, ain't you?
Evidently not. Somebody's going to point it out now.
Nobody can see what's going on from here down there, Gary. So
none of us got pants on.
Yeah, no, I don't.
All right. Hey, look, we got a few people out there. Marianne and Tina, thanks for joining. Jason Farmer's out there. What's going on? And
security's in the house.
So we got security. But hey, guys, we got a couple videos, man. You guys want to go ahead and get put a video out there? This is one of them that replied on Rachel's post. I think it was last week, and then we're going to play this one. And I think we got one from Nocturnal. And we got I think another we're going to do. So let's go ahead and do a video and see what happened, guys. Guys, while you're out there, go ahead and start sharing this. Get your friends on here. Join us here on ASYLM Talk Radio. We're still promoting music, and we got some videos we're going to be doing tonight. So tell your friends, join us. Here we go. This is the last Electric Rodeo. The song's called Black Rose.
All right, then.
All right, then. Uh-huh.
There is a black rose in Texas that I am going to see. There's no way that I could miss her, for there she'll always be. She was the fairest of them all. There's her shadow on the wall. She still holds the rose I gave her, still thinks I will save her. Black rose, black rose, black rose. Though the cowboys have left the country, and all the campfires have gone out. There's still a black rose in Texas standing by the house. Put away the pistols. Oh, throw away the stones. Let us sing the song together we sang so long ago. Black rose, black rose, black rose, black rose.
All right, guys. What you got? What you guys think about that, man? I thought it was pretty cool, man. It's a different video, so that's all right, man. Black Rose. So that was one of them they put on your post, I believe, Rachel.
Yeah, I was surprised to find them. They were pretty cool because they were dark, but they still had that, like, I guess it's like that 60s like vibe.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. I think that you doing this.
Yeah.
I'd want to go down, dude. What do you call that?
Exactly. I'm like, I'm liking this, yeah.
I don't know, Bill, what was that holding your nose? Was that the double dipper or what?
What was that one? How did they do that?
Isn't that called a swim or something? See, I got this from that movie, that
Austin Powers.
Movie.
John Travolta.
That too.
Yeah, the Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that one.
Hey, we got a new guy, man. Who's this, man? Sergeant Schultz. He knows nothing. I know nothing.
I know nothing.
Rachel's probably saying, "Who?"
You said Sergeant, so I just went.
I said Sergeant Schultz. See, she don't even know. Boy, she is a baby, ain't she?
I don't do a lot of shit when I'm drinking.
Rachel, just call her if you need help, girl.
Okay, yeah, I know, right? Blink.
Yeah, your security's here.
Security's here. What's going on? Hey, Rick. There's Rick Lott out there. What's going on? We got a video. We're going to be playing them here in a few minutes. Also, let's see who else we got out here. There's Ryan Grady, the second, man. I hope those guys are doing good with their curbside and stuff. You know, yesterday, man, I did that too. We ran into a girl over at Sam's, and she owns the local mom and pops. And man, she was about in tears, you know, just saying how much she was struggling. And Kat and I were just sitting out here, man. So what can we do? I said, man, let's just go over there and play some music or whatever. We did, and just we got out of the house. We stayed in there at the storefront, and you know, I don't know if we made any kind of difference at all, but it was just, you know, we thought, well, what could we do, man? Because the parking lot was empty. Normally, that parking lot is totally full, you know, because of the movie theater and all that stuff. But man, we just thought we'd go out there, but it was cool to get out there and play some music and help support the mom and pops. And they were busy the whole time, and they had cars coming back all the way through there. So
wow.
So well, guys,
you found your calling, Dale. There you go. Just go in parking lots and play
parking
music.
lot, party on the parking lot, man.
You was, dude. You been rocking it, man. When you came
yeah.
Like, man, what the hell? He's got to like What'd you do? Set up a little PA system out there or what?
Yeah, I just set up my. I got that Evolve 50 system, man. I tell you, that's a great sounding system. And I'm trying to talk Gary. He's get his dad one of them because I know he said his dad DJs, and that's the easiest setup in the world, dude. It takes 5 minutes to set up that PA system.
Mom said she's not going to spend that much money on it right now, but
why?
What are you trying to say? You know, he's going to live that long. I mean, come on. Oh man, my sinuses are killing me.
Yeah. Let's see. Laura says Laura must be mad. Paige has his helmet on. No, is that what happens, Paige?
No, actually, Mike, Laura's gonna be mad at you for misspelling her name.
He's got Laura, right?
Like
Lara.
Yeah,
that's the common.
Corporal Klinger.
Hey, anyway, while Mike's on there, let's give a big shout out to Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill, man, in Avon, Indiana. They're serving carry out. I do believe you can get beer to go there too. Ain't that right, Mike? You're serving beer out the door now. And real quick, before we get to the next video or whatever, we planned on at the Whiskey Bent, whenever they decide to let the bars open back up, we're going to have a 3-day. It's already planned. And probably 98% of it's already taken care of. We're going to have a 3-day rock show outside, as long as the weather's permitting, and a big monster stage. Going to fence off the whole parking lot in front of the Whiskey Bent, and we're rocking for 3 days in a row with multiple bands. So it's going to be cool, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I watched your show, Myron. If anything, it was making me hungry. I was like, man, this is really good food, and you can get beer to go.
Yeah.
I wanted to drive to Indiana.
They've got awesome food. I'm just not saying that because we play there a lot, and I got a Whiskey Bent tattoo, of course. But you
forgot what armor was on.
Yeah,
you've been branded. You should remember that.
But they do have awesome food there. I've not had a bad plate of anything there, man. It's really good.
Yeah, you had your show Friday night, Myron, and Mike was on there, and he's talking about that big breaded tenderloin. I said, well, that's going to be worth the wait when Gary. Hopefully, me and Gary can get to Indiana in October. We'll just see what happens, but I got to go there and check out that big breaded tenderloin he's got over there. That's an Indiana. That's a thing. Yeah, in Avon.
My mom used to sell Avon.
Yeah, ding dong on the bell. Ding dong, Avon.
Hey, let me give another shout out real quick too, because I just shared to a bunch of groups today a while ago, and Indie Bars and Bands is a site where they really didn't allow any videos or any selling of anything or anything. It was only for bands to promote where they were playing at and where their events were at for bars and bands that had shows. So they've cut loose and let things go on where people can do, live feeds or whatever they want to do on their site right now. So that's Indie Bars and Bands. That's ran by Rob Weber, which is lead singer for Big Roscoe and Hammers up here in Indiana. And so hopefully we can pick some people up off of there.
Yeah, definitely. And hey, and tell them guys also, Martin, when you talk to them guys in Indy, man, make sure they go on our page over there on Open Stage, because that's where we want to get these people to put some of their videos, so we can start taking the best ones and play them on here on Sunday nights until things get going and back up and kind of somewhat normal. I think this is probably how our format's going to be. Try to keep on supporting the local music, getting these guys' names out there, especially the ones we haven't even heard of, and we're getting a lot of great videos now. Get out there and support these guys. A lot of stuff going on. I see everybody's doing live stuff. Gary, High Persona.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they were on there live the other night, and I shared it on the ASYLM Open Stage, man, and they're doing great.
Yeah.
I think they did one acoustic, and then the other night they did one with the whole band. And man, those guys kicked ass. They had like 300 some people.
Is that a new bass player or a replacement?
They got a new guy, Gary. He plays the bass, but you should hear him play the guitar. This guy kicks ass. You know them, Rachel? High Persona. Have you heard him?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Well, they got a new bass player, but the guy plays guitar. I mean, he's like, I think he's like 19 years old or something.
Oh wow!
But this kid is awesome, man. Something like, I guess you guys got a young kid there in Indiana, don't you, Preacher? That's a killer on the guitar, don't you?
Sure.
I can't think of his name. I know you guys.
I know who you're talking about. He plays at the whiskey band. Mike Grady's still on there. He has him all the time. He was actually on the television show The Four. And, he's a national actor right now just because of that show.
We'll call him Justin
Kramer. His last name's Kramer.
Yeah, Justin. Gary said we'll just call him Justin and Kramer.
No, I mean I remember seeing him
there it is.
On another show, I think.
What do you say? Still Blue Hearts? Is that it?
Oh, no. Kramer. Kramer. What's his first name?
Joey.
Kramer versus Kramer. I don't know. Hey guys, well we got another video we're going to play here. I believe this one is from Nocturnal. Let's check it out. Hold on,
Jesse Kramer. I told you. I knew
Jesse Kramer. Yes, it's Jesse Kramer.
Oh, was that it, huh?
Rachel's got a.
Hold on. Well, you guys just keep on talking because I got to reset this for some reason.
Rachel's got something. I don't know.
So anyway, Rachel, I know
I'm being a groupie. I got the sign.
We can't pay Nocturnal anything, but that 3-day event, you guys are more than welcome to come up and rock us.
Oh, that's cool. I would love to take a road trip out there.
All right, we got it now. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. All right. Uh-oh.
Woo!
Hey, man. Hey, I want to see them guys live, man. You know, because the sound that we're getting is definitely not doing these guys any justice, man. I can't wait till we get into normal so I can go there because they're local for us, man. I'm gonna go check these guys out. How's it feel there, Rachel, to live with vampires?
Well,
Don't say it.
no, we've actually done this angel thing for a while. He's supposed to be the dark one, I'm the light one. I got a little dark in me too, but I mean, we've been doing that for a while. Then he turned full vampire, and it's like, oh, why not? You know, it's like, let's keep it interesting.
What you do.
So, it's pretty cool. I was always into vampires. Anyways, my first movie was Interview with the Vampire. I love me some vampires. They're awesome. You know, dark
So
and
when
light.
the vampire
dark and light.
touches the light, does he get burnt?
What's that?
Good question.
They're daywalkers.
He's not much for the light. He's kind of got the darkness in him. So
Wow. Thought you had.
it's more like, yeah, but no, it works. It balances out well. You know, it works for me.
He's standing behind you right now, but we can't see him because of the mirror.
You don't have no reflection in the mirror.
Yeah, he's like he's just action right now. See that light behind me?
Yeah.
That's just him glowing.
Oh, he has no reflection. But
Exactly.
so when you get the dark and the light together and you guys are getting
It's
along,
cool.
is your
Yeah.
name Dawn and his Dawn? Get it?
We have our own like site actually. It's called Dark Light Angels. We just haven't done anything with it yet. But I mean, we're trying to balance the yin and yang in this world. You know what I mean? You just need a little of both.
So in the movie Twilight, they couldn't have sex with each other.
Oh, they did eventually.
They did it. Yeah, I think after
Finally.
she became a vampire.
Yeah, he had to bite her or something.
Put up the parental
No, but
guidance right
I
now,
mean, it works
Dale.
because it's an immortality thing, and I'm immortal too. So, yeah,
All right, Evanescence.
it's allowed.
Oh man. So yeah, I had to we had to ask that question, Rachel, because you know, living with a vampire, because I know you're angelical, because you got a new group called Rachel's Angels. You know,
yeah.
you're running around with the angels, got vampires running around the house and stuff, you know, and I know he's probably standing right in front of you, but we can't see him because the mirror, he has no reflection because he's a vampire. So man, so we can hope if you guys got some mail, send it to Rachel. You got all the questions you want to ask about vampires and angels.
Vampires, angels, you name it. I got all the spiritual realm right here. I don't really live on Earth. I live way up there. I just hang out from time to time, do things like this for fun, you know. But yeah, got questions, I got answers, even about all this stuff. But that's why I created Rachel's Angels, because I wanted to have a place for people to be able to share some positive enlightenment and stick together and not take this all so serious, because we're all in it together, you know.
Yeah, that's
Right.
right.
Marianne said that you need to keep a ribeye in your hand.
A ribeye.
My interpretation.
Does he drink blood, Rachel? We need some answers.
He drinks the representative of blood, which is red wine. He prefers Shiraz for whatever reason.
What's
Do
her
you
name?
I'm a Chardonnay girl myself, so light.
Well, what'd you say, Gary? What's her name?
Yeah, it's
Shiraz.
Shiraz. And you
Shiraz.
said you like shortening?
What's that?
What's shortening? What kind of wine you like?
Oh, Chardonnay.
I thought you said shortening.
Look at this
No,
guy.
Chardonnay.
Look at him. He's over there answering all his fan mail and stuff. There, you know. Are you still getting fan mail, preacher man? You know, everybody saying, "What the hell, Soul Rocker?" So we need to maybe next week or something get some of your members from Soul Rocker on, and we can bring them on from wherever they at. They don't have to be at your house or nothing. Just see what happens.
We can make that happen.
That's cool.
See, Rick says occasionally.
Yeah, you can drink Red Bull and get your wings.
Right? I drank Red Bull once, and I did flying high. That made my heart come out of my chest.
Can Rachel name who this is, though?
Hold on a second. Let me put you on solo there.
I can.
Yeah.
Is that Barnabas dude?
Yes,
No.
it is.
It is. You know what? The only reason I know is because Rick told me. He showed me that show. I didn't know about it before.
My mom's a very religious woman and always went to church, and she was a piano player at the church for many, many years and stuff. But when I was a young kid, man, she watched Dark Shadows, and I was
Dark Shadows, yeah.
It kind of just tripped me out because she was such a religious woman. But she watched that she never missed an episode.
Religiously?
Religiously, she.
This goes to show you how the dark and light work. Can't help be drawn to each other.
Evidently.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think she might have just had a crush on him or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. Light and dark does work together, man. I think I was telling the story last night. My ex-brother-in-law came to visit me, and he stays until there's nothing left. It's all gone, and there's no more in the cage. Everything, he won't leave until everything's gone. Well, he was there until the next day, and it ended up being on a Sunday. So he goes down to the little local church down the road from us, and he has his Johnny Cash shirt where Johnny Cash shirt where and he went into the church and he come back and they told him they weren't open yet, but please come back. He comes over back to the house. We're all passed out and everything, and he's over there trying to wake us up. Man, come on, man, they just asked me to go to church. They want me to come back, and I look up at him and he gets that Johnny Cash shirt with them over there. And I said, I'm thinking, you go to church, I ain't going. And he goes, yeah, they really want me to come. I'm thinking, yeah, they had some work to do on him. But that was funny
Come
shit.
On back.
They said, come on back.
I think it's a Charlie Daniels song, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. I think there's probably make a country song out of that or something. But
come on back if you ever want to try again.
Well, Gary, what they said, Red Bull is not good for you.
But it'll help you get your wings. You don't have to be. Never mind.
Gary, we're the only one getting that.
Yep.
I think so. Neither are Monster drinks. I never drink those things. I don't know. Do you guys?
I can drink those more natural ones with like creatine, like they have Bang now and Rain. But Monster, Rockstar, and Red Bull, I'm way too hyper. Okay, so me on that is like me on, I don't know what it's like to be on crack, but that would be what I would imagine me on crack being.
drink Red Bull?
Yeah, or Monster.
There you go. He's getting wings.
His ears must have been burned. Didn't we talk about Art Ballard earlier? Said we didn't have him to pick on, so we had to pick on Myron.
Hey, Art.
Good to see you.
Sorry, Art, man. I forgot to call you back, brother. You called me the other day. I was working, and I said I'd call him back, and I forgot to. Definitely apologize for that, Art, man.
And yeah, I know. Then you called me out the other day on the show saying that you called me and I didn't call you back.
Yeah.
Phone tag.
That just goes to show that you don't have my name saved on my phone number because you didn't know who it was. That's why you didn't answer.
Now I got your name saved on there, but I must have.
So you just didn't want to answer?
No, because you didn't. There wasn't no message on there, and I'm thinking, well, I guess there wasn't nothing that important. I don't know.
Starting to treat me like Eric and Scotty do, man. Come on, man.
I'm an energy drink junkie. I don't know, man. I never did care for the energy drink stuff. So, anyways. So
yeah, Marianne says you're hyper too. And I hear you. If you're as naturally high as like people like us are, and you drink something like that, you're just freaking out. You don't even know what to do with the extra energy. Like I can't do coffee, nothing. I wake up and I gotta take a shower first, but I wake up like this. So energy drinks not my friend.
So I guess sweet tea's out of the question. Art said you can still pick on me. I don't care. Art, we never asked.
All right.
Yeah, give some help. Shit right now.
Just saying, we never asked. Anyway.
Dennis says, Heidi ho.
Heidi ho, Dennis.
Hey, where's Daniel from Australia? He was supposed to be on here.
Oh, I don't know, man. I think I don't know where he's at, man. It's still probably early there. Maybe you don't like me no more. I don't know. That happens every now and then. I go week by week. People just start disliking me. It just happens. So
we had a guy on Zoom last night from Australia, and it was like it was only like 9 p.m. here, and it was like noon over there already. So we kept picking on him about being he's from the future.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you ask him what you look like in 20 years?
Why? What would I look like? What?
Well, if he's from the future, how far up?
It's okay, preacher. I know where I stand now.
Well, wherever you're
standing on a box because he can't reach.
Oh man!
Hey, he said, didn't he just say that we could pick on him? Damn it!
Yeah, he did.
Then we just bring him back on here so we can just pick on him.
There's a man on a box, Art.
Definitely. Hey, I think we got one more video. Let's go ahead and play this video. Hey, don't forget, guys, share this stuff out with your friends. Tell them to put their videos on our page. I know Rachel, she's going on there live and asking people to do it, and they're doing it. So we want you guys going there on the Silent Talk Radio Open Stage page and put some videos and stuff so we can start putting those videos on here and sharing it with everybody. So, hey, let's play this one video. Let's check it out, guys.
All right.
All right, then.
Now, long I watch you slip away. King dreams and in dreams where you will always stay. Rest now and let your spirit guide your way. Whenever I see you close your eyes. I hope the pain finally subsides. Take my hand, travel to the other side. For what it's worth, enjoy this ride. Another day, or in another life, we'll try to reach the dying light. Wow, come my child, why don't you step inside? You will see safety I will provide. Angel, your death is skeletons in night. Wow, to hand into the everlasting light. To sleep, to dream, this is the last goodbye. Take my hand and travel to the other side. For what it's worth, enjoy this ride. Another day, or in another life, we'll try to reach the dying light. I said it, take my hand, travel to the other side. For what it's worth, enjoy this ride. Or another day, we'll try to reach the dying light. Slip away, follow the light, the night, eternal night, never a peace of mind, the dying light, the light, just the light. Enjoy this ride. Another day, or in another life, we'll try to reach the dying light. Take my life, travel to the other side. Enjoy this ride. We'll try to reach the dying light.
cool.
That's good, man. The Dark Morning, Dying Light, man. That's an awesome video, man. So
Yeah.
a lot of talent out there, guys.
That's some
Damn, you know.
That's some heavy metal right there. That made me want to go mosh and headbang.
Yeah. Hey, all three of them videos kind of went together a little bit, you know. So we were talking a little bit about, yeah. So I thought it was pretty good. So, guys, don't forget, man, get out there, put those videos on here so we can put them on ASYLM Talk Radio. We're still promoting you guys, and that's what we're going to continue doing. That's what it's all about, supporting local music. And I know this is not going to last forever, man. You know, things may change a little bit, but man, we still got to support our music, guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been turned into an actor now.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
In that.
Yeah, you know those other guys, the Scotty and the other guy.
Oh, them fuckers there?
Yeah, the parental guidance.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on, let me put that on there. Oh, you talking about the fuckers?
Yeah, the two fuckers. Actually,
Is that the name of their new show, Meet the Fuckers?
Meet the fuckers.
Meet the Fuckers. That's a good one. We should do that one. It's a great show concept. Right
I'm looking forward to. Don't they got like a premiere video coming up tomorrow? It's because it's 4/20/2020.
Yeah. So what they're doing is, man, I mean, it's turned out pretty cool, man. They're doing little short movie clips and episodes. So I'm in a couple of them, and a little secret to you right now, I freaking destroyed their shit on my episode. So it's gonna be pretty good. I think that one comes out in a couple of weeks, but I used some C4 and some stuff on them. So.
Yeah, but we want to be extras in this damn series too, man. Come on.
Yeah.
We get an extra. See if they can get us a spot in there somewhere. Maybe we can do our own video and send it to them.
bring me up there. I'll wear my Larry the Cable Guy stuff. I'm already on. I got one in camo like this too. And we'll go, hey, Gary, what are you going to use? C4? I'll say C4, C5, whatever it takes.
Actually, it really wasn't C4. I used some Play-Doh putty and firecracker. but it worked, man. I'm blowing the door open so I can get in because the door's locked.
So
I get you real stuff if you want.
What time's that? What time they premiere that tomorrow? I want to definitely so we can watch it.
I'm not sure what time it is. So on that one, I'm not for sure if that's not the episode.
Well,
I think I might be in a short clip of that episode, but then there's an episode called "Everybody Needs the rock and roll preacher in the church" or something. I don't know.
Well, if them fuckers would come on our show and watch us, they could be over here telling us when it starts. Yeah. Shit, that's cool. Yeah, I definitely. If you talk to them, tell them to post it on our page so we know what time they start, so we can watch their premiere of what is Scotty and Eric Get Famous. Premieres on 4/20.
Famous fuckers I've ever met in my life.
That's manana. Why do you keep calling Myron's name out?
Yeah. Who?
Dale does. He said, "Put it on our page. You're our page."
Oh, Myron Page.
He's already got.
I'm a freaking preacher, man. I don't know why you guys are even calling me by my name anyway.
He's a preacher, man.
Yeah, I'm just a preacher, man. I changed my name to the preacher.
Man, get off me. I'm not Art.
Yeah,
but
hey,
anyway, it's
preacher.
Actually,
Friday night on your show, preacher. Hey, Ron. Friday night on your show, we did your intro, and they flagged me on that just for that little bitty snippet I put on there. Them
That's bullshit.
fuckers.
Did you go ahead and
Hold
say
fuckers?
Did they let you go ahead and make the go ahead and post it anyway?
I don't know. I pushed on there, restore audio. We'll see what happens.
like the band Slade is going to come back and get me and sue me for that shit.
No kidding, man.
Yeah.
And it was just a little bitty snip of an intro. They weren't even singing. They were just what the hell, man? So what were you saying before I rudely interrupted you there? What was you saying?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Explicit lyrics.
Oh, hold on. Do I need to put that back up there? What do you say?
Explicit lyrics.
Yeah, just flash it every once in a while.
We had to last night.
Hey, you know what Facebook's doing to me now? I think they're doing it to a lot of people. Is like, if I share something that somebody else has already put up, that's like a video from YouTube or you see these stupid ass clips that people are putting up with the virus thing and stuff going on and crap.
Yeah.
And if some of it seems interesting to me and kind of common sense, then I might share it. I don't do it a lot, but then I'll put my own little comment at the top. And they're flagging me, saying that the reason they're flagging me because some of it may have false accusations in it. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? How do you know if it's false or not?
No, they had that on Good Morning America, where they were, one of the things they had this woman on. It wasn't what's his face. She's something in there, some bigwig, and they were talking about all the stuff that they're doing right now to ban false and possibly false information concerning the COVID-19 coronavirus.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. That's what it said on mine.
Yeah, I'm like, get a life.
And like,
I mean,
right?
yeah.
And what is false versus opinion? It's like, how can you really prove it? But don't feel bad, Myron. Before all this, like I said, I tried to like promote a video of mine. And you know how you see all these like women half naked taking pictures of themselves where everything's hanging out? They said, that a woman's, I don't even know how they described it, but a woman's cleavage cannot be shown in a video. It's like your Facebook.
Parental guidance now.
Women's cleavage is on your actual media. This is gonna get banned too.
Yeah, look, Rachel, you're showing cleavage. We got to put parental advisory on.
No, she's not. That's a plumber's crack.
That's a what, Gary?
Plumber's crack.
Plumber's crack.
It's the face part of it for Facebook.
Oh shit! So anyway, God.
Hey, somebody just posted up something about leave art alone or something. Called us out and everything. What was that?
Who said that?
I don't know,
Where? Who said leave art alone? Where?
Art up there.
I'm gonna look at it somewhere.
Art says, all right, I feel at home again. So, and then, but Mary Ann says, I'm shorter than all of you. So,
I don't see it.
I don't see
so
it.
It don't count. It don't count.
It don't count. It don't count. We don't see it, so we can still pick on Art.
Yep.
It's done in love.
It's kind of like playing a song by Aerosmith. We didn't put any disclaimer up there that we don't own any rights to this, but the owner of Art himself gave us permission, which we don't really need or never asked for. But anyway, so no.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. No.
Here. You know what we need to do this? Everybody at once. Fuckers.
I'm tired of this fucking shit going on around here in this world, man. That's all I gotta fucking say about every god dang fucking thing out.
I'm glad you didn't use that other word. I hate that other word. I'm glad you caught yourself there, preacher man. You're glad your mom and dad don't have internet. If they would have heard that, you've been slapped.
Hey, when we all go down to my parents' house, it's freak, not fuck. Freaking, not fuck.
Ain't that something, Art? Art, I just called you Art.
He's the tallest one here, Dale.
Oh shit! So, hey, preacher, when you go see mom and dad, do you you tone it down?
Yeah, absolutely, man. We all do. Yeah. I mean, there's no cuss words, no nothing in that home.
Yeah.
I'm like my grandfather that he smoked. And so I do the same thing my grandfather used to do at dinners and stuff and events down at my parents' house. We go behind the garage and smoke. You know, it's just out of respect. But yeah, nobody cusses. Nobody says the F word. My brother says freaking a lot. It's like, what do you even say that? Freaking. You know?
I know how to behave.
Yeah.
Did you guys did you have a lot of music going around your house there? Because I know, living out on the farm and stuff like that, most of the time, your spare time, people would get the guitars out on the patio and stuff. Did you guys have that over there?
My mom played the piano and the organ at church. I told you guys that a while ago. So she did a lot of that. She never taught me the piano, but when I was like 16, I went and got a big ass bass rig and a bass guitar and I had the Kiss albums, and she came in and literally broke my Kiss album in half and said it was the devil's music and don't ever bring that stuff
Oh my God.
again.
Yeah.
So that was short-lived as a
Wow.
preacher man being a bass guitarist.
Well, how could you play it backwards if she broke it to see if there was
Right.
anything in there?
Well, what really sucked is that you know how albums get scratched.
Yeah.
So the albums got stuck. It got stuck on I forget what it was. It just kept going, kept repeating. So I just kept repeating the bass lick. It's just like just busting the door. It was over.
Hey, preacher man. So they don't have the internet and stuff. So so when you're out playing music, and do you go by the preacher? You say, hey, mom, I'm with the soul rocker. I'm the preacher man. Do they think you're going out there and playing gospel music?
They know all about it, but I don't know if they've seen any videos of our shows or anything and stuff. But I welcome them to come to a show where like the Whiskey Bin or something where they can, not feel threatened by people in the bar, and they would probably our first set would probably be some of the calmest music we know. But I mean, they're cool with that stuff, man, but they have no internet, they have no computers, they never have. My dad's got a flip phone, cell phone, Nuki or some shit. Only because my sister my sister just got it for him for emergencies, because they go out to Branson once or twice a year and see all the concerts out there in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
So my mom and my dad's actually they've met some really cool artists out there playing out in Branson, and they used to once a year. My parents and my brother would go down to Alabama, I do believe, and the band Alabama. They have their own ranch down there, and they sell their own breed of Hereford cattle, and which are very expensive. And they have an auction once a year, and they only invite certain people. Well, my parents and my brother always went down there and bought some cattle off of them. So they put on a big show, and they're in this hayloft, which if you pictured a hayloft, you would think hay and hayloft, but Alabama has this big, huge barn that they've remodeled down there, and their hayloft is the stage, and and they perform for people down there. So it's pretty cool, man. My mom's got some really cool pictures of them and signatures and stuff hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
I think she's got a couple of things from Elvis and
Cool.
people like that. So
preacher, so let's say mom and dad's gonna go see a soul rocker play, and your first set, because they're gonna come on the first set. So your first set, you're gonna change it up. What would it be like? Maybe the old Rugged Cross, a little bit Amazing Grace. What would your set list be for your first 4 or 5 songs when mom and dad coming?
I would actually love to do that if we could rock it up a little bit.
I bet you could.
Go rock.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, Myron, I can sing Hallelujah for you.
Yeah, but it would be like Simple Man and some of the stuff that's not heavy,
Yeah.
Something.
I'll get my church robe.
Something that has a little bit of a message in it, or something in there, like.
They used to listen to, they had to listen to ABBA and Supertramp and stuff like that when we were children and stuff. So I mean, it's not like anything new to them about rock and roll. It's just, but they would last probably an hour and go home.
Yeah. What about you, Rachel? Did you guys have a lot of music around your house growing up, or how was that?
Actually, yeah, because my parents were super young and stupid when I was little. Like my mom, she got remarried to my stepdad, but they were both super young. Mm-hmm. So they actually had parties every weekend. They played all that cool 80s rock music, which is what made me fall in love with 80s rock music. I would watch them at night. Like they would put me to bed and I would sneak out and I would go to see where I could, where the party room was. They were dancing, playing all the cool, spandex pants 80s music. And I wanted that. And I'm like, I want to be an adult in the 80s. This sucks, And then by the time I was a teenager, my favorite band was Guns N' Roses. I never got to see them because I was young, and we traveled all overseas, so we weren't in the States that much. So when I finally came into rock and roll, all these cool bands that I saw my parents get to listen to and see were gone. And then there was that grunge era where everybody was depressed and suicidal. So I'm like, this sucks. I didn't get to enjoy the rock the way my parents got to. I mean, I'm from Los Angeles. I wish I could have gone to the Rainbow Room, the whiskey, all that, and watched all those concerts. That would have been an awesome 80s groupie, but this is my life now. So I'm back in rock and roll, but I'm trying to make it relive. I'm trying to make rock great again. Like I say, you know, I want to bring that back somehow, and I'm not going to give up till it happens.
There you go. It's going to happen here soon, man. Things are going to get back to normal. Hey, guys, we're getting close to the top of the hour, and it's about time for us to head out of here. So everybody get ready to start their new week. Myron, we're going to start with you. Go ahead and give your final thoughts, and we're going to get on out of here pretty soon here.
I'll make it short and sweet, man. Just love your brothers and your sisters and your family and your friends and your closest friends, man. And just be safe. You know, a lot of us still got to go to work. We still got to go out in public. So, you know, like you said, Dale, sooner or later it's going to get back to normal. You know, we're letting the government handle the situation on that part, I guess, for a little while longer anyway. I know there's a lot of protests going on there right now that's going to continue to happen. So hopefully that'll be safe protesting and not get crazy, and we'll get back to what we're doing. So, you know, on a final thought, there's a lot of musicians, there's a lot of sound techs, there's a lot of lighting techs out there. There's a lot of, you know, production crews out there that's done these monster shows that ain't making a dime and ain't making no money right now either. So, you know, big shout out to all those people.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Rachel.
Yeah, you know, same thing. I just want everybody to still keep their spirits up. Yes, we are going to come out of this. Nothing is forever, even cold November rain. Guns N' Roses. You know, it's going to be all right. It's going to be different. I really feel like life's going to change, but I think it's going to wake a lot of people up. We just got to stay positive, stay together. You know, to quote the great of the greats, it's, you know, united we stand, divided we fall. So we really do got to stick this out together and make sure that we're all watching out and supporting each other. As far as the music goes, you know, it's a tough one. Because I have a lot of the artists right now, because I talk to a lot of them. A lot of them are friends of mine, and it's hard. And you know, I'm officially in the 80s now. I'm a starving artist because my job is parts and rock and roll, and I'm still trying to figure out, other than being positive, what can I really do right now? I'm just kind of trying to get ready for the future. If I get any advice to people out there that are in entertainment, start planning for what you want to do when we're finally like free at last. So that's all you can do. Yeah, free at last.
Free at last.
Martin.
All right, thank you, Rachel. Gary Lopez.
Polar bear fell on me. That's Tinker from Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Yep.
Oh, well, I go back to work this week, so yeah, be fun. I got to be there at 5, so that means I got to wake up at after 3.
Super fun.
Yeah. So, but hey, it is what it is. Everybody take care of themselves and all that. Kind of weird. I don't know. I'm glad to go back to work. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know how essential car parts are unless a police car or fire truck or an ambulance or utility worker or, you know, all these people who, I guess people need to get back and forth to work that are essential workers. So I guess they need car parts. So Myron can tow them whenever they park in the wrong spot. But hey, see how that circles around and keeps everybody in a job? I get them on the road. Myron takes them off the road. They need to get to work. So anyway, I'm being crazy. I'm tired as heck. So that's about all I got to say. Thanks everybody for joining, and we'll see you next week. Back to you, Dale.
All right, guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. Don't forget to put those videos out there on ASYLM Talk Radio Open Stage so we can start grabbing these videos and stick them on here on Sunday night. So we'll see you guys next week. Again, we're going to be looking forward to them videos. Rachel will probably come back on here and put another video and fish for you guys and start putting those videos on out there. So everybody be safe out there. Just use common sense. We're going to get through this. It's not going to last forever, you know, so we'll get through it, guys. Until then, peace, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Later.